I'm Claire Martinsen. I'm the founder of Breckland Orchard. We're a boutique soft drinks company, and Nick said, we're actually in the Upper Brewery Yard, so we are doing a good job this summer day hydrating the good folk of Abergavenny, so come by and see us if you're up in the Upper Brewery Yard later. But what I really want to talk about today and get off my chest is all around my fear at the minute about natural. And I'm completely grateful to Nick and Camilla of Root Health, because once a year, instead of going to your food therapist, you get to come here and just kind of let it all out, what's really bugging you in the world of food. And I've kind of noticed generally throughout all forms of food, there's this move towards making everything quite chemically. And we as consumers seem to be loving this move to putting chemistry labs into our food. And you see it with milk. So milk's completely natural, full fat milk, 4% fat. But no, we'd like to mess around with it and let's take a bit of fat out. Let's go to 2% and muck it all around, call it semi-skimmed, let's make it skimmed. And, milk in its purest form, only 4% fat. Hardly anyone's going to be drinking litres and litres and litres of it. So, I, for one, would only drink full-fat milk. And similarly with butter. Butter's completely natural. Why do we love these kind of watery emulsifications that kind of masquerade as margarines and stuff? Why would anybody be eschewing just natural butter? And I'm obviously in the world of soft drinks, and in soft drinks I would say there's a crime being committed most days for this move towards bottles of particularly squash that say no added sugar. And I would say everyone's loving this move. They go, no added sugar, fantastic, let's be buying loads of that. Now if you must go to the label, because no added sugar means they've used chemicals to sweeten it. So they're using aspartame, they're using sucralose, they're using lots of things that are really, really artificial. Look. So no added sugar means added chemicals, and they're not completely labeling is not clear about that. So I make a squash myself, and because we make posh pop, then we made a squash. What can we call that? We must call that posh squash. So we make some posh squash, and this one actually won 2 stars in the Great Taste Awards this year. But it does have sugar in it. So and lots of people come up and they go, "Oh, sugar! Oh, can't you have no added sugar?" And I'm like, well, no, because I don't want to put loads of chemicals in my squash. I want to keep it nice and natural. And when I use cane sugar, I know it's been grown, it's natural. And so I know I will not ever be making a no added sugar variety of posh squash, because I have no desire to be buying all the aspartame and sucralose in the world to sweeten up drinks. But the other thing I really wanted to add about this terrible no added sugar movement that's just migrating its way through drinks is that actually sugar's really expensive. So if I was to move to my chemical lab and put lots of stuff, I would be making way, way more money than I would do by using natural sugar. So I could make a lot more profit, but actually I'm going to stick to my principles. So full fat milk, nice butter, because that's natural, and natural sugar, because that's natural too. And by way of finishing off, I have a very good friend in Suffolk who Rick Sheepshank. So he makes lots of lovely sauces and things. And there was a quote from him. I thought I'd read it all to you. So he was saying that lots of people, he makes lovely mayonnaise, free-range eggs, gorgeous. But he said lots of people come to him and say, "Ooh, can't you make a diet mayonnaise?" And this is what he says to anyone who says, "Can we have a diet mayonnaise, please?" So he said, if you want to lose weight, keep your mouth shut. A teaspoon of mayonnaise is a healthy thing. It's good for you. You just don't need to eat a jar of it. So I rest my case. Eat natural and eat well. Thank you.